Hello, everybody.
Oh, you're
I
here.
am Sun Psychic Jean, and please welcome my very special co-host for today is gingerfae. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Jean. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. You notice our moon up there, everybody?
Yeah.
It's so mysterious, and we have a little bit of a background of like a moor. Do you think it's like a moor?
Yes.
Is
A
I don't know
Scottish
if that's what they're
moor.
called. Is that how you pronounce it? A
A
moor?
moor. Uh-huh. Or if you're from Scotland, it's moor.
A mirror. Yeah, I
A
knew they
moor.
had a different
Stay
a
off the
little bit of a
moors.
different mhm. Oh, Sherry
Mm.
Luke is here, Billy
Hi.
Diamonds is here, ME is here, Just Visiting is here. And today, as you all can see, we will be doing some readings for you. Readings, if you want to get messages from fairies or questions about fairies, messages or questions about dragons, spirit guides, angels. We're staying in the elemental realm, a little bit in the ninth dimensional realm,
Ooh.
and we're keeping it light today. Absolutely. And when we say this, the mysterious things definitely occur, don't they? When
Yes,
we
yes,
start
yes.
these readings.
Hmm.
But something happens all the time that like we're just like, whoa. And how have you
Oh,
been, Ginger? Oh, look, hi, Jen's here. Hi,
hi,
Jen.
Jen.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how have you what have you been doing this week, Ginger?
Well, it's been one of those weeks where you plan things out, and because of other people, your plans don't work out the way you want to. So I've been out in the yard a lot more than I had hoped to be. So I haven't had much me time. And today, for some reason, I fell back asleep after sending my son off. So I feel like I wasted 2.5 hours. But I'm here and I love doing this. So this raises my vibration and love reading with you, Jean. Your energy is so beautiful. Your messages are beautiful. And, you know, we have fun together. It's a great time. And it's
Yeah,
beautiful
it
weather
is.
out. I don't know about you.
It's a little cooler here. It was warmer
Hmm.
the last 2 days, but we had a big storm last night, and
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
it
storms.
was pretty intense. Just the
Oh,
usual, I guess, spring storm, but it was very windy, very rainy, and one of those intense storms that go by.
hmm.
But what I was getting at is you're on spring break.
I am. I
Yeah,
am.
yeah,
And I
and
have,
there's
yeah. Go ahead.
napping is not time wasted, let me just tell you that. It's time well spent.
I must have been tired because I was sleeping hard. I was sleeping hard.
Yeah, yeah, you really and I think it's cumulative, like, you can really get caught up on some sleep,
Hmm.
when you need to, and I wanna say hi to Lark, hi to David,
Hello,
hi, everybody,
hello.
for coming, and, um, Nathan is here. Hi, Nathan, Cherry Blossom. Hi, Cherry, nice to
Hello.
see you. Jennifer is
Jennifer.
here. Nice to see you. Aw. And Leah Makia.
Love that.
Mhm, mhm. So, we set the stage, and I love the background and the little mysterious background and the beautiful full moon. Did everybody love that full moon that we had a few, I guess it was about a week ago? That was really beautiful and very bright,
I
and all the
love
planets
moons
that
in
you.
general.
Mhm.
There might be a time where if I go black, Kyle usually gets home around this time. I might have to pop in just to say I'm up here. I forgot to tell him this morning.
Okay.
But I
Sure.
love the full moon, and I always see an Indian maiden in the moon. And then I got this spirit guide deck, Spirit of the Wheel, as a matter of fact, and it's Native American, and they call our grandmother Moon. And I'm like, I knew it. I always knew it.
Wow,
She's
that's
beautiful.
amazing.
She's beautiful.
Wow, that is so cool. So I'm just going to turn the banner off so that it's a little easier on my eyes here,
Yeah.
everybody. But let's go ahead and get started with Cherry
Okay.
Blossom.
Okay.
And she
Angel
says, may I
reading.
have an angel reading for April, please? And thank you.
Okay. I'm going to mute myself because it's a loud deck.
And after Cherry is Jennifer. Jennifer and Sherry. That's Sherry Luke. But Cherry says, may I have an angel reading for April, please? So, Cherry, I feel like that you're going to be stepping outside of your comfort zone a little bit. I see you wanting to do more and to go out more, and with the weather change, um, and you're almost hesitating because of time, I believe. There's something that's causing you to hesitate whether or not you have the energy or the time. And I what you're telling me is time changes. When we feel like we only have a certain amount of time, we have a construct and we are shrinking the time. But if we go out and we do something and we come back and we're like, that was only a half hour. I thought I and when you're it's different. So they're saying try not to restrict your activity because of time, or that you uh, that you just can't squeeze it in, or that there's something around this. So whatever it is that you want to do or that comes up for you in April, they're saying don't to go ahead and do it, that there's plenty of time. And you may notice a little bit of a time warp. Um, so that you'll have to come back and let us know. And I think I told somebody one time to come back and find this show and make a note, but you can make a note on any show. So any whatever video that you come back and you want to make a comment to, and you'll say, Jean, you read for me on this day. You could just say you read for me that in April this would happen, and it came true, or whatever it is. You could do that on any of them, because I can go in and see. I'll be able to tag your name and it'll show me what show you were on. So you just, if anybody ever has anything to say about a previous show, just come on any video and make the comment, and I'll be able to see which one it was. How about you, Ginger?
Oh, I am unmuted. Okay. All right. Angel energy. We have, I'm going to say Metatron energy in the chariot. Ooh, hello.
I'm trying to figure out a way to do it.
Metatron is an angel that I call upon to help clear my chakras of all energies that do not serve my highest good. He's very healing, very easy to call upon. Clear those chakras, align them, balance them, and activate them. And being that he is in this chariot motion, April could be a possible month that you may travel, and call upon your angels to be with you as you travel. It's always a good thing to do during these times. Um, and it could be by looking at this moon, by my vision, this is just as the new moon ends and the waxing moon begins. So something around that time, either travel, whether it's physical travel, or you can go on a deep meditation and travel, and there'd be a specific message for you there. So that's a message for you. I also got this. I'm not reading these words. Rewards. I'm not going to read the words anyway. Okay. Okay. And then There's another note for traveling, I think. This is Three of Fire. Three of Fire. It's funny. I feel like you're going from land to ocean. So Three of Fire is about a journey. It's also about waiting for your ship to come in. So possibly the start of the waxing moon until the full moon, there's some manifesting that you need to be doing, and be clear and direct on your manifestation, because it's starting to come in towards you. So this is your April energy there. And then your other angel message is be authentic. So many of us put on masks in the adulting world, but you still can have a hint of your authenticity, and don't be afraid to let your light shine. Little quirks come out. People need to see you, need to know you, and this is about you being you and your authentic self, and loving your authentic self. And that also, I think, should be incorporated in some of your meditations. Find that inner light that seemed to have been dimmed and bring it forward. So that's what I have for you, Cherry Blossom.
Beautiful, Ginger. I love your cards and your interpretation and your readings. They're just so beautiful, and they bring in such a whole nother aspect that it just rounds out the entire reading so beautifully. So let us know if that resonates. Oh, she says, wow, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Cherry Blossom. You're welcome. Oh, Akila B is here. Hi, Akila.
Yeah.
Nice to see everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. So next is Jennifer, and after Jennifer is Sherry Luke.
Okay.
So if y'all wouldn't mind just saying hello. And Jennifer would love a message. So it's up to us, or up to you, Ginger, if you want to get a message from fairies, angels, dragons.
Right.
It's up for grabs.
Up for grabs.
Angels. She's saying angels. So the first thing I got for you, Jennifer, is they want you to set down the. I feel like you're carrying a lot of responsibility. They want you to try and delegate or set it down once in a while. I feel like it's mounting and compounding, and you feel like it's getting too much to bear. And before it becomes at that breaking point, it's important for you to reach out and ask for help. I know that and I feel as though you've exhausted every resource, but there's more resources out there for you. Do you find like a mother's group or a women's group or a some sort of a support group to help you? And you're like, Jean, I can barely get through day to day, let alone go to some group. But sometimes they have it online or at night. But I do feel as though and sometimes it's just about sharing and letting somebody else know what you're going through, like what your day was like. And I know that you think sometimes that you exhaust your friends and family with this, but they want you to know that it's important for your health and for you to have that sounding board and for you to have somebody there to listen to you, work things out. It's really important to get things out. Um, they want you to know you're doing a beautiful job. Your decisions are compassionate and to your highest, to your optimal capacity, for sure. They do want you to know that you are an angel here on earth. So
Hmm.
you're doing work through them, for sure. How about you, Ginger?
Hmm. That was beautiful. Um, okay, so this card, this is a knight going after his dreams, his what he needs to do, but he's holding this sword, which means he's doing it with very decisive momentum, and he needs to plan things. But one thing about the Knight of Swords is sometimes they can go too fast and you can miss fine details. But I feel like it's like, never fear. There's a cardinal in this image, and this is a loved one guiding you. So you have a loved one guiding you, um, you know, who's passed away. They're guiding you through thoughts. So when you get these little moments of thoughts and epiphanies, it's them helping you along the way. So don't feel like you're alone in making a really important decisions. And I just noticed this is a unicorn. So that's representing that you have this manifestational magic within you. And it's time to learn to tap into that energy. Um, so then I got this cup indicating that you have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of things on your, what's that called, bucket list and stuff. um, between spiritual world and earthly world. But it's time to make a choice, because having all these choices and not moving towards one or two will leave you just in stagnant energy. So in a way, that's saying get your head out of the clouds and focus on one or two that really you feel drawn to, and it's time to make a move towards these decisions. And again, you're being led by a loved one from up above. And then your angel card, this is so sweet. This is saying, or reminding you actually, love attracts love. The energy you put out to the world, to the universe, attracts you, you attract it back to you. And what's interesting about this image is this little girl holding her doll, but this little doll is also holding a doll. So for me, that's having you remember childhood memories. But as you do that, I feel like your past life childhood memories might come into play here. And remember to keep your vibrational energy filled with love and happiness, especially during challenging times. Keep that love alive, keep that hope alive, keep that childlike energy alive, because that is where your most powerful imagination lies. And that will help you with your manifestation and decision making moving forward. So that's what I have for
That's
you.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Um, she says, "Wow, amazing! I finally did ask for help this week, and she never usually does. Yes, I need to vent, I guess, but her mom lives far away because her mother-in-law can't help." And she says, "Thank you so much. Beautiful message from you both." Aw, you're welcome, Jennifer. She says, "Hello from California." Hi, Weezer. Nice to see you. All right. So I have Sherry Luke next, and after Sherry Luke, I see Billy Diamonds. Sherry, Billy, and um, Nathan. Sherry, Billy, Nathan. Okay. So Sherry says, and she did say hello. So Billy and Nathan say hello. Please. Thank you. I know, right? I'm over here cracking the whip. Sherry says, any messages from her spirit guides? All right.
Hey.
Hi, Venus. So nice to see you.
Hello,
Miss seeing
hello.
you. All right, Nathan, I see you. Thank you. So, Miss Sherry Luke, are you thinking about love? First thing I got was a partner, um, and love in your life, or a companion. If you already have one, it may be a new development or a new phase. But if you are searching, I feel as though this is coming in your very near future. Sherry, can you let me know so that I'm not really looking for a companion? Okay. Well, that's when they show up, Sherry. Just so you know. I wouldn't poo-poo it. If nothing else, it would be a support. I know. You're not looking for another project. I know. I think it's a way to I feel as though your attention, your energy is on everything else and everyone else, your kids, your family, your grandkids, and your job. And I feel as though that if a companion would come into your life, it may put a little bit more attention and focus on you, and having you take time for yourself, and you thinking, what is it that Sherry wants, um, and almost like a new way of I feel like there's something new that you're going to learn from this individual. So whether it's romantic or a friendship, that's for you to determine. But I feel as though somebody's going to be holding up the mirror for you and letting you see yourself in a different way, and almost being supportive to you. Um, they just want you to know that everything's going to be all right. You do have a lot of responsibility, and um, it's pretty it's a it's becoming it's not becoming, but it's a lot. So try and give some of this responsibility to your angels and guides, and hand it off to them and say, there are certain things that I just cannot control. I cannot, carry or keep my eye on. And I feel as though now they're telling me you do say your prayers and you do ask for assistance for things that you just can't control. Um, just keep doing what you're doing. They want you to maybe focus a little bit more on you so that you live your life, and find your own happiness as well. How about you, Ginger?
Hello, Sherry. So I pulled this card for you. And this, to me, this card is a card about self care. In this instance, this says patience, but the patience needed is for you to be patient with yourself and the process. I read this card as looking inward and almost rediscovering something within you that has been lost through time. There's a timepiece right here. To be kinder to yourself. I think during more challenging times, you're the hardest on yourself, and we all are. So, but this is just saying, what a beautiful soul you are, and it's time again for you to reach inside you, deep inside you, and let that bright light of your soul reemerge. Um, it's been hiding too long. And then I have this gentleman here, very, very serious gentleman here. Um, okay. It's time for you to get serious about some of what you're wanting to see your future like. uh, sitting around hoping and wishing I could do this and that. It's time for you to make the baby steps towards it and be very clear on what you really truly want for yourself, and examine each step, and possibly breaking one step into 3 steps. That way things aren't so overwhelming when you do this. But the time is coming for you to get what you're wishing for. But it's going to take a little longer than you expect. But it's time to be. Don't lose focus, is what I'm trying to say. Don't lose focus on it. And then your healing card is, oh, it's allowing for transformation. Let me show you this image. I hope it's, there we go. Okay. Transformation. This is the Serpent Queen. So you embody this queen-like energy, and don't let the word serpent detour you. Serpents in Chinese astrology are the second most to the dragon respected sign there is, because they're very quiet and docile. But you step on their tail, they're very vicious. So this is about you setting boundaries for yourself. Don't let anybody tread on you, as the serpent thing is. It's also talking about going with the flow, but you are in control of you and your actions. And just like I said, embody that inner queen. Let her come out, and you're going to gain more respect from people when you set your boundaries and they don't take advantage of you. So that's my message for you, Sherry. I hope that speaks to you in some way.
A beautiful, Ginger. That illustrated exactly what I was feeling them trying to say, that the focus is going to be on you, that it's important for you to live your life and to grow and to do whatever it is that is going to help you to grow, or to get more in touch with your own soul, but it's very much a focus turning back on you. So in whatever way that makes sense to you, Sherry, but all the best to you.
Yes, yes.
I love that, Ginger. So Billy is next, and then Nathan, and they both said hello. And Just Visiting is after that, and she's here. So Billy, and then Nathan. So Billy says, I would like a message for the next few weeks, please.
Okay. Let me reach for a different day.
So, Billy, I feel like I don't know if you're waiting for something like an answer to a job, um, but I feel like you're waiting for somebody to notify you about something. You're waiting to hear about a decision or a change. Um, if not, you might be receiving an offer, a new offer. And it's an opportunity for you to do something that you enjoy doing. Um, I feel like it's a step outside of your comfort zone, and it's almost like taking a chance. But they say nothing ventured, nothing gained, and it's an opportunity. It's not very clear, it's not very certain, but it's an opportunity. And I can't tell you what to do, but it's time for it would be an opportunity for you to consider how you feel by listening to your own uh, instincts. And they say you'll feel it in your solar plexus, in your gut, and that's like right above your belly button. And you'll feel whether or not this is right for you right there. They're telling me that you have instincts, and you have and it's not whether or not you have, like, if you're, and I'm not saying you're scared, but if you have fear around it, or if you're nervous about it, that it's not about that. Because everything anything that's uncertain, you'll have that little uneasiness about it. But it's whether or not you can picture yourself in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, how you're going to feel after making this decision. You know what I mean? And try and figure it out from there. But that's what I see for you, Mr. Billy, and all the best to you. Oh, he has fear, yes. Okay. Oops. And but it's to do with a relationship. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. All right. All right. All the best to you, Billy. And Billy said next few weeks.
Okay. Hi, Billy. All right. So, Billy, I pulled a different deck for you. I felt this energy come forward. And this is about working towards resources. So I've said, oh, well, you might not have heard me say this. I have said through resources, it could, not always means money. Resources is time, is energy, and it's also health. So this is about you moving towards your future in any of those elements, but doing it with taking your time, not to hurry through things. In taking your time, you're going to be more productive. You're going to be more, the rewards are bigger when you take your time through this. So this is about you taking your time and planning for the future. So if you're asking for the next few weeks, it's taking your time and planning through these next few weeks, looking at all the fine details, being aware of your surroundings and your resources. So there's that. I've got the star card. So hopes and dreams coming true. And star card's also about healing. But when you're wishing upon a star, they're hearing you. So that's what this card is saying. We hear you and we're working with you on your best interest. So keep that wishing, keep that imagination open, keep that connection between you and the stars. And the final card I have for you is this. I had to have dragon energy with you for some reason. Okay, this is another quester. This dragon, he's on a quest, and on this quest, he is very keen. He uses his insight, his intelligence, and his intuition. Swords are about gaining clarity, and he's moving forward with clarity. He's got that sword to cut through any clouds, we'll call it. But this is about you and moving forward with the energy. And I have a lot of positive energy here, and very determined energy. So be clear about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, say and speak clearly, and you have a good outcome coming for you. So there you go, Billy. I hope that story helps you.
It was beautiful, Ginger. Very well done. Nice job. All right. Nathan is next, and then just visiting. And thank you, Billy. That was great. Thank you. Oops, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong thing. I meant to unstar it. Nathan is next, and he says, "May I have a message? May I get insight from my fairy guides? I feel jolly like Santa Claus." Oh.
Awesome. Your picture looks jolly as well. Happy.
Nathan, are you meditating? They're telling me that you can visit different realms through your meditation, and you can visit the the fairy realm. Either that or you have vivid dreams, and that would be similar. They want you to work on obtaining your own visions, your own guidance, and I feel like you do have your a very active third eye, and you do have the ability to imagine. I don't know if you like to draw or if you are very much visual. They're just saying, and um, they want you to have an open mind and almost be creative. Tell a story, whatever the story that comes out, allow it to develop. So you have a third eye, or you have vision, and they want you to tell a story and work with your creativity and allow your creativity to flow, and be open minded as to where it turns. If it might turn a corner to something that you've never heard of before, and be totally or 100% creative, that's where they want you to go. You're anchoring energy here too. You're anchoring some energy here, and I feel like you are working with another dimension, another high dimensional being, and so this is what they want you to do, is to open up and to write down, see, visualize, dream, whatever it is that you feel the most comfortable doing. But they're saying that you can, and I'm not sure if you already are doing it, but they're saying that sometimes you don't believe it, or that you don't practice this enough, or you think, oh, I just do that for fun. They want you to start doing it more purposefully and more as like a spiritual practice. So I'm just going to stop there. So he says, let me just follow this up. He says, I'm meditating all the time. I've only visited the fairy
Hey,
realm,
realm.
they realm, a few times in my dreams. I have a related, witch wound
Mhm.
related to meditation I'm getting over. Okay. Okay. I see. Well, that's good that you're getting over it, because they need you back. They need you back.
Okay, I've not heard of a witch wound, but it may make.
It may be like a memory or a past life or something, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because the reason why I was saying this is because of this card here. This card is about mourning over something. So I don't know if it's this witch wound, because I didn't feel like it's mourning over a loved one. I almost feel like it's mourning over something you've lost inside you. Is truly the past life wounding. Sorry. Okay. Thank you, Nathan, for letting me know that. Yeah, because I just feel like there's something that kind of it's lowering your energy, whatever this is, and it would make sense if it was a past life thing, because, like I said, normally when I pull a Five of Cups, it's about for me, it's about mourning a loss of someone, um, family, friend, pet, But I really felt like this was more personal. Um, so and because now I'm being of the fae, when I see antlers on anything or anything that resembles an antler, that's the connection to spirit or the fae realm. And theirs aren't standing upward, like they should be standing this way here. So it's sad. Your sadness of what you're getting over is affecting you. So, but what I do see in here is you have an elemental, and it's a very interesting, it's almost dragon like elemental, but it's like I see swirling around you, like trying to clear that energy and bring you back up to the ethereal connection here, which is wonderful, because then you got this card. This is happy. You're moving towards happy. You got this elemental frog. He's got wings. Um, frogs are good luck. They're abundance, and so um, try as much as you can to raise your vibrational energy, which I ask for each and every day. I ask and intend for my vibrational energy to be high and happy, I say, when I'm feeling a little less than. But this is saying your happy is coming. You'll be able to get on that frog and just hop wherever you desire. I love that energy. Now, something that Jean was saying, I pulled the portal card. So something about that other realm is, I think, calling to you. And there's a frog in this image too. Do you have frog? You must see frog. You have a frog in your yard, in your garden. That's an elemental familiar for you. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, or Nathan, or not. But
Spirit animal. Look up the spirit.
yeah,
Look up this. Yeah. And Ginger, you have a book too. You can do it. Can you grab? Do you
my
still have your
little
book?
my little cheat sheet I made for animals. EF. Frogs represent prosperity, abundance, adaptability. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities and good fortune await you. So maybe it is past life healing, and maybe going into this portal will help you and then emerge this happy. So she loves frogs. He loves frogs.
Yep.
Love it.
Amazing
Yeah.
synchronicity. Yeah. I would look into
So
that even further. I love that book
definitely,
of yours.
yeah, definitely keep trying to connect with the Fey realm. Um, I think there's another level up for you. But thank you for letting us read for you, Nathan.
Yes. Thank you very much. I love that, Ginger. Well done. I
Hmm.
love it. And that you found his spirit animal in that book. Okay. So just visiting David and Lois are next. So y'all just say hi. Just visiting says she would like an angel reading. You're welcome, Nathan.
Hmm. Okay. Angel. Okay.
So just visiting, I feel like you're they're you're going to be receiving some knowledge. So how do I say that? They say something's going to be revealed to you, and that you're going to want to share. And you might think that other people may know this, but it's important for you to share what you get. And you can do this by just recording it if you need to, but it's important to share. I feel like you're going to have like an aha moment, like, oh, that makes sense, or oh, that I understand that now. There's going to be more things and more clarity that sort of like connect the dots for you. It's almost like they're pulling back the curtain and they're letting you see, and you're like getting information and getting information. And it's not information, it's like memories. It's like an understanding. It's not like new information that you have to learn. It's things are going to be revealed. That's what they're saying. So it's something that you will recognize and know off right away. As soon as they pull it back, you'll recognize and know it. But it's not like new information that you have to learn. So things will be revealed to you uh, using your angelic connections. How about you, Miss Ginger?
Okay. So that synchronizes with mine as well. This is about transformation, and definitely, as you said, Jean, something is going to be revealed. Um, it's important not to fight change. If change is inevitable, you only fighting that change or resisting the change, or going through life with uncertainty, it lessens your vibration and you miss out on some things. So this is speaking of something. very significant is coming your way. And it's transformative energy, and it's to your best and highest good for sure. So they're just asking you to trust the process. If you trust in them, trust in the process, and trust that they have your back and they do what's best for you. If there's a challenge in front of you, I often see that as their message is to take a moment of pause and do some reflecting, do some planning, and maybe you're going too fast, or maybe if you kept following that road, poor analogy, but maybe there was a pothole that could, you know, ruin the car, you know. So when there's challenges, that's your time to slow down and really start processing things. But with that being said, you got this night. This night is a night of fire. This is about going and moving forward with what means the most to you. What's passionate in your heart. It's time to get up and move, and maybe that's part of your transformative energy. Is that maybe you've sat dreaming too long, and now it's time to actually take action. Oh, I thought that was a. I'm seeing this as one of those little wish, dandelion wish. What are you wishing for? Just visiting. It's time to pick that blow and let the, in your sense, would be the angels, but it's the fairies to me. Carry your wishes out to the universe. But it's time. It is time. And then your angel. Oh, okay. Like the dragon in this one. So this is a reminder to be kind to everyone, including yourself. You don't know who's going through what. You don't know if your kind smile just made their day. It's just asking you to trust and love, feel unconditional love for yourself and for others. And it'll just raise your vibration, and it makes navigating through life's challenges easier. And you may make a new friend. I feel like a new friend is coming. So that's my message to you, just visiting. Retiring in 2
Beautiful.
weeks.
Yep.
Ooh. So now you have time to do what you love to do.
And keep telling yourself that, just visiting, I have all the time in the world, because you still wonder, do I have enough time to do everything that I really want to do? And yes, keep telling yourself you have all the time in the world. And I think that you know that time is malleable. But just so everybody knows, we're 45 minutes or more into the show. So we do still have a couple more. We have David and Lois and Tanya would be after that if we have time. We'll see. So just so everybody knows, because I see a couple of questions in there. David, Lois, Tanya. Okay. So David, thank you, just visiting. Would like a message, angel or guides message, please. Sure, David.
David.
Um, David, I'm picking up for you. They to They want you to work on being creative. They want you to, instead of watching other people's work or listening to other people's work or listening or hearing or reading other people's creation, they want you to start creating. And whether this is painting, whether it's writing a book, or whether it's making music, whatever this creation is, they want you to start creating, because this is what your soul is wanting to do, desiring to do, and you are admiring others' creativity and enjoying that, and it does feed your soul. But your soul can't not your soul is able to grow more when you are the creator of whatever it is that you choose to do. And it doesn't have to be something that you've always done. It could be something new. Like if you I don't know. Yet, if you never worked with sculpture, or you never, um, if you take up a new language, whatever the new, something creative where you can learn, you can stretch, you can grow. And it's about you. It's about you learning more about yourself through this creativity. Um, and I do feel like you have a lot of energy that needs to come through, and through creativity. I mean, I even see you working with metal. Do you do metal work, like metal sculptures? I don't know. But yeah, whatever it is that you can, however it is that you can express your artistic or creative nature, that's what they want you to do. And it's not something that you have to sell to somebody, or get approval from somebody else, just for you to learn more about yourself. How about you, Ginger?
That makes sense to one of my cards because this card is about you moving towards what is for your best and highest good. And there's a little fishy in here representing abundance. So it's whatever you move toward, it's abundant for you. So if it's creativity, you know, these cups are about emotion. So there's something within you that you love and strive and been wanting to do. You do a little bit and then you step away. You do a little bit, but this is saying it's time for you to move forward. And the reason why I'm piggybacking on Jean, because this card, it was put in my deck right side up, which should have been this way. So I felt like it was meant to be yours again. So creativity, this is earth energy, is all about creativity. This is a knight of earth. So it's about him making his plans and being very specific on his plans, but using his creativity. Very successful thing. So I got the card of transformation here. So you too are on a new journey. So we have this horse, and he's got his face guard on. So it's time for you to set some boundaries, but don't be guarded at the same time, because his whole body is not guarded. It's just his face. So it's like you're trying to hide a little bit of you from the collective or whatever. But you're going to be doing a little bit of soul searching, I think, and that's the transformation happening. And it's going to be like a celebration, a spiritual celebration for you. And it's funny you were talking about metal and woodworking, is I got 6 swords here. And these swords are a facet of, let's say, spirit placing almost like stepping stones in your path, because below you is, I think you may be going through some challenging time, but there's these birds. I don't know if you can see them both. They are using the tops of the swords to cross over the water and get to better times here, and get to land. And so this is about you working hard and going towards what is serving your highest good and leaving the past behind you. Just separate your energies. You can call on Archangel Michael to sever any energetic cords that are holding you back and do not serve your highest good, so that you can move forward in your abundance. So that's the energy I have for you, David.
Beautiful, Ginger. And he says, I used to paint a lot, but stopped years ago. I've been thinking about starting again. And that would be really in line with that.
It's a wonderful outlet.
Yeah. And he says, thank you both. You gave me a lot to think about.
Okay.
You're welcome, David. Thank you for being here and asking your question. Okay, I have Lois. And I think that there is an overarching theme for today's show, and I'm feeling it very strongly, that it is express yourself. And spirit guides, angels, higher realms want us to express ourselves. And um, yeah, and when we do that, we tend to focus a little bit more here, or it reveals something to us when we express ourselves. It reveals ourselves back to us, and it's important for the energetic frequency that is running throughout humanity right now that we do this. And you say, Gene, I've got a million and one things to do. You want me to go paint? Yeah, I want you to go paint. Yes. Do something small, do something quick, but just, express yourself with
Exactly.
whatever you have around you. Color is really good too. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. So Lois says, oh, dragon.
Mhm.
She wants a dragon reading, dragon message. I didn't see that, Lois. I just saw your name. Okay. If I'd have known, I'd take it sooner. No. Okay, let me tune into Miss Lois. So your dragon has an occupation. Your dragon is a hard worker. Your dragon has Native American types of coloring and decoration. I know that doesn't jive, but that's what they show me. I see I see a concentric circle. I see a dark circle in the center, then a red circle, then a yellow circle, then a white circle. Um, and but the dark circle in the middle almost looks like a starburst or like a burst of some sort, but the others are circles. I feel like this might be something that is like a talisman for you, or a something to meditate with, or somebody's here playing with my hair, you guys. Um, I think it's your dragon or your Native American dragon, but it's like a I can't tell what it is for. It's a sacred item. It's a very special item, and what does this have to do with her working dragon? You can fly on your dragon and like ride on your dragon, but I see like your hair blowing in the wind, like the breeze is making your hair blow back. That's how fast your dragon is going. So I feel like your dragon is one that can help you move and transport from realm to realm. And your dragon wants you to give it a job as well. They uh, if you could delegate some things to your dragon is ready. It's almost like, what a gal Friday is, or a guy Friday, whatever, like a special assistant. Your dragon is your special assistant and ready to, change into whatever you might need. So your dragon is there to be assistance to you as a loyal and dedicated assistant, and they want you to work on finding out more about this Native American type of. It almost looks like hide stretched on poles with this color on it, with that image on it. Um, so I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Maybe you can look it up, Lois. But that's all I'm getting right now.
What's that image again with the circles? Can you explain it again?
It's a dark center
Uh
that
huh.
looks like a burst, and
Okay.
then it has orange circle around the dark, yellow around the orange,
Mhm.
and then white around the yellow and orange, and then black. So I don't know what that symbolism is.
I almost feel like it's like you know how the countries have their flags. It's a tribal identification. I wonder.
Ooh.
Mm. Anyway, all right. So I feel like Lois, um, and let me know if I'm off, but I feel like you're being challenged right now. You're in a situation where within a group of people, and it's like intellectually not agreeing on how to achieve a similar goal, but this energy I feel is leaving you kind of trapped in your own mind. You're thinking too much about it, maybe overthinking about it. And it's funny because when I pulled this next dragon, those two kind of came out together. It was like this dragon's like, oh, but we got a secret up our sleeves. That look on his face is like, um, Lois, we got this. Just keep your patience, keep your mind calm, and with clarity. We've got something up our sleeves that's going to bring abundance about this. So success, whether it's with these people or outside of these people, you not listening to them is going to be beneficial. Their words are just words, and uh, for you not to believe in it, because I think right now it's giving you a little bit of that self-limiting belief energy. But Jean, what I think is so funny, and I've never noticed this in this card before, when I don't know if you can see it. Okay, let me get a little pointer out. You were talking about Native American energy. I've never noticed this before. With carved within these pieces of wood are carvings of animals, which made me think of petroglyphs or hieroglyphs in the cave, or even oghams, the use of oghams. And I thought it was very interesting that you caught up on some Native American, because there's a buffalo in here, there's beaver, um, I think a wild boar, I'm not sure. Or they all the same. Anyways, so there's something of ancestral energy too. I think maybe with your stretched animal hide, that maybe they were also some maybe painting of animal on that. So if that resonates with you, Lois, please let us know. But I just find it funny that Jean and I, when we're doing dragons, especially, the cross referencing comes through the image of a card to what she's seeing, and speaking of the energy. So, but this is saying stay confident, ask your dragon for help and assistance, and you got this.
Wonderful, Lois. And Amanda Carroll said she dreamt and then drew an image like that recently, a dark circle with little firebursts around it.
Wow.
And Lois says, always overthinking. This is such a unique reading. Thank you both. You've
Oh,
both blown my mind. I shall research the meanings.
I forgot I had one other card. And this is about transforming. So just embrace this. You're going through a transformative time, but defining yourself. So that's what that dragon is asking you, to have confidence in yourself, because you are transforming as you grow. Yeah. So plain and simple. He's got your
That
back.
last card came in because it's, remember that I said it's all about expressing yourself and finding out more. That's what you just said. That last
Yeah.
card was about herself,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's awesome.
All right, Lois. All right. So I have Tanya. Did Tanya say she was still here? I don't know.
Earlier, I thought I saw her. No.
I have a feeling she's not. So that means somebody else knew. Um, Is Thea, are you still here?
Calling for Thea.
I'm waiting.
Ding, ding, ding.
I don't know.
Nope, I'm
Thea.
thinking not.
I know. She said she's here.
There she is.
All right.
Whew.
Hi, Thea. She says, good afternoon. May I have a general reading, please?
Okay.
Have you ever had a near-death experience, Leah? I mean, Thea? And or do you go through portals? just just a casual question. Do you go through portals? Just a little question. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. It's just that I saw this tunnel, and she's saying no. Okay. Um, no near death experience, no going through portals. You may be dreaming of this. It may be you may be going through a different. You may have you been going through an awakening, or do you feel like you're going through an awakening, or do you feel like an awakening is coming for you? Because I do see you going through, not going through, but having a transformational like experience. And what this is it's just it feels like you're transported, or it feels like that things are different. um Deep depression, is that an awakening? Not necessarily, but you may be transforming out of that. um and have you check with do some searches on diet and depression, because sometimes it's things that are um oh, okay, things that are what we eat are not helping the lifting from this. But I do feel as though you may have like a lift or a change. I don't know if you're looking for a new remedy. I also would highly recommend acupuncture. And this is really good for moods and really good for a lot of different things. And Venus said that her deep depression triggered her awakening. Hmm. And you have Graves' disease. Well, that is probably linked. It's probably linked to what you are. I think you may find, and it's important to keep trying. It's important to keep uncovering or turning over each stone, because you never know what it is that's going to change a little bit. um, and I feel as though you may be lacking nutrients, minerals, essential amino acids and things like this because of your Graves' disease and the lining of your stomach, not the lining of your stomach, but your inability to absorb some nutrients. So I don't know if you can find different ways of you know uh, receiving the nutrients rather than being absorbed. I would talk to your doctor. I think there's a way out of this, and I think that that's linked. Talk to your
Mhm.
doctor, find an acupuncturist, see if there's, like, how there's cream that you can put on for her hormones. maybe there's cream that you can put on for nutrition. Like there's got to be a different delivery. And I think it may be linked because you're not able to absorb that. Perhaps I feel it's very physical. I feel it's very nutrition, and one has everything to do with the other. I think that you may uncover this, and it may just be something. I know you eliminate everything. I know no every time somebody says eliminate, you're like, oh. No, I'm just saying it could be just one tweak, one thing that you tweak that you didn't tweak. It's like a combination of things, but it's one thing. I feel like you'll find relief, and I see this opening, and I see this awareness. Um, you don't have to suffer, Leah. I mean, I don't know why I keep calling you Leah, Thea, and I'm not sure. I would keep searching and keep finding um, maybe holistic nutrition, a natural path. A natural path would be able to give you a different type of delivery for
Mm,
that, and a better analysis of what nutrients you may be lower on. That may really, I mean, and it's like night and day. I know there was, I don't know what it was, but I mean, I could tell you that I take magnesium, but you may not be able to absorb it if you take it.
mm,
You know what I mean? But when I took it, it was like somebody lifted up the curtains. You know those curtains where you pull it down and it flips up, you know, the cartoons that does that? I felt like somebody raised the curtain. I was like, whoa, it was like clarity because I had brain fog. And it was because of just the balance or the imbalance um, in my nutritional, you know, I don't know if it's mineral or nutrient or amino acid or one of those, but it made a huge difference because I was depleted so much that once I did find that, I was like, oh, I'm doing this forever now, you
yeah.
know? But it could be, yep, vitamin D is really good. But it's important that you're absorbing it. So I think a natural path
Mm,
would be, yep, would be really good. And if you have to take it intravenously, like some doctors have that intravenous type of vitamins, B vitamins, I believe you can
B12
take.
sometimes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But keep searching, Thea. You do not have to suffer like this. Keep searching. Okay. So, Ginger, what did you get?
Well, I have keep searching for this is it's funny. I picked the Fae deck, and both cards out of the deck are with dragons. But this dragons, and what this means is questing for knowledge, searching for knowledge. There's a little bird with a note here. There is a message out there for you, and you might get that within your meditations or your dreams, but keep searching. This, I can't say it again. The sword represents knowledge, the dragon on a quest. So questing for knowledge is very important for you right now. um yeah. And then so the other dragon was the world card. This is about ending of old things that just have no life left in it, and new beginnings are arising. And it's funny you started talking about herbs and stuff. The world card usually doesn't have herbs growing out of the top of it or a dragon on top. um and I don't know if these are poppies. Watch the Wizard of Oz. So in your search, I'm thinking also the homeopath and herbs and stuff like that. Always do what your doctor says, and look for interactions, because that information is also out there in the net, the worldwide net. But new beginnings are coming for you, so look to the good of things, because the more searching you're going to be doing, new growth will come from that. And so a new journey of your life, a new stage in your life is waiting for you. And then when I pulled an elemental, you got the fishes bounting. It's prosper in abundance. So it seems like this endeavor you're searching for, the quest of knowledge, is going to be very beneficial for you. And I just thought, ask about fish oil. Eat more fish, something like that. But whatever you're questing for that knowledge, it's going to be very beneficial for you in your future. So that's what this card is all about. Yeah. And there you go. Hey, Garnet, what the Fae?
I know.
Good to see you
Thank
here.
you. Thank you, Thea. And Garnet says, hi, Jean. He puts blue jeans here. And he says, hi, Ginger. Puts Ginger there. I tell you, it takes time to scroll through all those emojis and find these things. I
Yeah,
still don't know what they are.
yeah, yeah.
So nice to see everybody. Oh my gosh. Wow. And
Very
thank you,
nice.
Venus. Thank you, Jen, for being moderators extraordinaire. And Amanda Carroll, I love this. Look at that face she puts up. It makes a difference, you guys. We get it. Hi, Jay Williams. So nice to see you. Sorry we didn't have time today. Maybe next time. And let me see who else was here. Just want to say, yep. Okay, got you. Jen and Laura Hammond Davis is here. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. Let me see who else. Flower Beauty Peacock, nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. Just thank you, everybody. What a beautiful show. And we can't do it without you all. And it's really we really appreciate all the support in the chat for other people who are getting their readings, and we appreciate your patience and taking turns for each show. So, Ginger, I will have Ivana Intuitive is coming on my show tomorrow,
No, I
and
didn't get to catch
then I will tomorrow at 2 Eastern. And then at 4 Eastern, I'm on with Scott Scorpio Centero. What do you have
Ooh.
coming up?
Well, next Thursday, 7 Eastern, I'll have Ivana back on my channel. And then Tuesday, she doesn't know it yet, but I plan on connecting with Nancy at Crohn's Intuition. That'll probably be around 7 o'clock as well. I need to get with her. And we've started doing Whispers of Heaven and Earth readings. So she does angel readings and I do elemental readings. And it's really nice. It's a nice combination of beautiful energy readings. So that's what I have coming up.
Well, it sounds like it. It sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody, if you haven't gone over to subscribe to gingerfae's channel, please do. The show notes are in the description below. Here we are. Here's the background again. I wanted to make sure you could see her cards.
Oh my!
And yes,
I thought it
know,
was the
but
moon background.
They took out that one that you can take, put somebody in the hot seat, and if you press that one, it doesn't come up again. I mean, it doesn't show me in there.
Yeah,
So
a lot has changed through.
Yeah,
Through.
I don't know if maybe they'll put it back or if they realize they messed it up. But
yeah.
So, well, thank you again, everybody. It was lovely being here. Happy weekend, happy Friday, and we'll see you again real soon.
Yep,
bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos.